The India-Pakistan relationship has long been fraught with tension. Recent events, however, have pushed the two nuclear-armed neighbors dangerously close to the brink. Following a horrific terrorist attack in Indian-administered Kashmir, India launched Operation Sindoor, to which Pakistan replied with Operation Suhag. This Operation Sindoor involved missile strikes into Pakistan, targeting what India claimed were terrorist training camps. Pakistan vehemently denies these claims, asserting that the strikes resulted in civilian casualties. The situation remains extremely tense, with both sides on high alert. The international community has responded with alarm, urging both sides to exercise restraint and engage in dialogue. The specter of a wider conflict, particularly one involving nuclear weapons, is a terrifying prospect with global ramifications. It is imperative that cooler heads prevail to prevent further escalation and loss of life. On May 6, 2025, India launched Operation Sindoor, a series of airstrikes targeting locations within Pakistan. These strikes were a direct response to the April 22 terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Indian-administered Kashmir. The attack, which claimed the lives of 26 people, mostly Indian tourists, was a stark reminder of the volatile security situation in the region. India claims the Pahalgam attack was orchestrated from within Pakistan. India asserts that the targets of Operation Sindoor were terrorist infrastructure and training camps. The strikes hit 9 locations, including Bahawalpur, Muridki, Kotli, and Muzaffarabad. India maintains that the operation was conducted with precision, minimizing civilian casualties, whereas Pakistan paints a different picture, alleging that the strikes resulted in the deaths of 9 civilians and injuries to 38 others. Pakistan reacted swiftly and angrily to the Indian airstrikes. Denying any involvement in the Pahalgam attack, Pakistan condemned Operation Sindoor as an unprovoked act of aggression and a violation of its sovereignty. Pakistan claims that the Indian strikes deliberately targeted civilian areas, including mosques, resulting in innocent casualties. In retaliation, Pakistan claims to have shot down Indian fighter jets and a drone that crossed the line of control. Pakistan also reports carrying out retaliatory strikes, Operation Suhag, against Indian military targets, including the destruction of an Indian brigade headquarters. A state of emergency was declared in Punjab province, and a national security meeting convened to discuss the crisis. Section 4. The world reacts, calls for calm and restraint. The international community reacted with deep concern to the escalating tensions between India and Pakistan. The United Nations Secretary-General issued an urgent call for both sides to exercise maximum restraint and prevent the situation from spiraling out of control. The United States, a key ally of both India and Pakistan, urged de-escalation and dialogue. Global leaders echoed these sentiments, emphasizing the need for a peaceful resolution to the crisis. The potential for a wider conflict, particularly one involving nuclear weapons, is a terrifying prospect, with global consequences. The international community is actively engaged in diplomatic efforts to defuse the situation and prevent further escalation. Section 5. The road ahead towards de-escalation and dialogue. The situation on the India-Pakistan border remains highly volatile. Both countries have their militaries on high alert, and the risk of further clashes is significant. The suspension of civilian flights and the implementation of airspace restrictions highlight the severity of the situation. The path forward requires de-escalation and dialogue. International pressure is mounting on both India and Pakistan to engage in meaningful talks to resolve the crisis. The alternative, a descent into a wider conflict, is unthinkable. The world is watching anxiously, hoping that diplomacy and reason will prevail.